Tint Wisdom number 127. Thank you for joining, and we got a lot to do today. So part of what we're going to do is we are going to share a link that will allow anybody in the comments to potentially join the show. So I'm going to share that link right now, and I'll share it throughout the video. And Cody Becker will be joining. We'll be doing some giveaways. And then I'll be mentioning some things that I think are worth mentioning, and we'll go from there. So while people get into the live stream, I'm just making some adjustments on my end. All right. And let's see. So that is the link. I just shared it, and it should be showing up in the comments any second. And then you'll also see there's a new logo for Tint Wisdom. So that's that. And something we forgot to do last week. I mean, it was just like the nature of the show. We didn't really forget, but the way the show ended last week with the chaos in Texas, we didn't do the giveaway for the dash protectors. So we are going to do a dash protector giveaway today. We're going to give away 2 of these today. So yeah, we're definitely going to do that. Now, first things first, I want to thank Josh, Jonna, and Dalton at iTint out of Florida. They are freaking awesome. And here's the thing. They not only sent this hat, but they had these made. And these are awesome. So this is the design from the kegs, the keg wraps that we did. And then we also did a hoodie. They had these done, and I don't have much need for an actual keg. However, I have great need for things like this. So thank you so much for making this, sending it. And I really, really, really appreciate it. And I've already started using it. And let's see. Dash protectors, link. I think we're kind of good to go. So I want to mention a congratulations to Jason, Tint Dude 3. You know him probably from like Tinter brand or from him and from the Tinter battles and so on. He launched his website. It's called tinterbrand.com. And he's putting out different like merch, and it's cool. And he's, I support him, and check it out. Go to the website. It's tinterbrand.com, and it just went up, and he's already got some cool shirts up there. I already made an order, and it's some unique, cool Tinter gear. How could you not want some? So Tintertainment said, "Is that Tint Wiz super drink?" This is the super drink, the SUPA drink. So speaking of Tintertainment, I want to bring something up on screen that I find incredibly important. Hang on, here it is. Give me 1 second, and voila. Okay, this is straight out of the Tintertainment Facebook group, okay? And this is a poll that went up, I believe, this morning, 18 hours ago, okay? And 18 hours ago. And when it went up last night, I didn't expect to wake up today and be number 2 favored to win the Tinter battles, mainly because I won't actually be tinting in the Tinter battles. I'll be a commentator along with Bob. However, I appreciate being added to it, and what I appreciate more is being in second place. Now, what I appreciate even more than that would be being in first place in these odds. And if I was in first place, I can't help but think of creative ways to somehow win. Even so, like Carlos put in the poll, somehow is actually the key word. So what I'm asking from everyone is if you can go into the Tintertainment group, search for Tintertainment on Facebook and go to the group. There's also a page, but there's also a group. They're both worth following. Go to the group, find this post if you could, and vote for me, please, because I'd really like to at least win the poll, if nothing else. So Jamal said he's trying to join. Trying to join the battle. I thought you meant the Tint Wisdom. You should join the Tint Wisdom. I dropped the link in the comments. Trying to join the battle. So Carlos is the man to speak to about that, but I don't believe that there's any way to do that. So you can imagine this is the first one, and there's just physical limitations and time limitations. I guess there had to be a number. But I think expressing interest now and is the way to be in the next one, because there is going to be a next one. So, it's not necessarily about this one. It could be a next one and a next one and a next one. And I imagine they're always going to get better. And I'm sure the lineup is no doubt going to change. And that's something that I was thinking about today as I'm looking at this picture of Dean Mitchell that he posted today wearing Carlos's face all over him. And I couldn't help but think, like as much back and forth as going on between Carlos and Dean, somebody's going to win. It's not going to be both of them. One of them is going to be ahead of the other one, or one's going to win, one's going to lose, or one's going to be behind the other one. And man, I don't know how that, I'm like excited to see the battle, but I'm also excited to see what happens after the battle because it can't just end there based on everything that's going on. So, John Little said most of the time, the ones that talk the most ain't all that. So that's something that I wanted to talk to Cody today. Cody and his dad, Jared, are on a team, and they have talked maybe the least, or maybe like one of the least as far as talk goes. So I'm curious to hear if, I don't know, his angle on that. Also, Liz and Dave are competing, and they're not talking a lot. I mean, as far as like shit talking, I think that they're more like the go in there, get the job done type, and that's just my perspective. I think David Carley and Rick Tallman are going to come from behind with some serious shit talking. I see it like brewing and coming. Anyway, to your point, you could be right. But then you take somebody like Floyd Mayweather or even Conor McGregor until recently, and you say the shit talking is a weapon when used correctly. Carlos said, John Little, you shut your little yap about the Texas squeegee if you ain't trying to have a speck to chisel out. And John said, watch out for the quiet ones. I think you're both right because, yeah, you're both right, really. So, let's see here. Link dropped. Okay, some other things that I wanted to mention were go to YouTube at some point, unless you want to do it here. And if you do, just put it in the comments and we can do it right now. But go to YouTube, go to Texas Tint Master and watch the latest video of Texas Tint Master. And the latest video came out, I believe, Monday, maybe Sunday, Monday. And it is like next level. Like the editing, the storyline, the people in it, like it is next level. Like I really mean it. Go to it. Go to Texas Tint Master's YouTube channel. Watch the most recent video and tell me if there's any chance in the world. Like tell me if there's ever been a better video in the tint industry than this video. Of course, there's different videos, but I mean, just watch this video. And I'm not trying to hype it up. I'm thoroughly blown away by what Carlos has put together in that video, and it's worth watching. And that's why I'm saying it. Now, Liz said that I'm ahead, so I'm just trying to refresh my phone because she says I'm in the lead to win. So I wanted to check if the votes are in, because if I am in the lead, nope, still on my phone it says I have 17 votes and then 20 still, just like the screen. So hopefully we can pull ahead at some point and then go to victory. So let's see. We got, what were we just talking about here? I'm just reading the comments. Carlos is definitely a talented young man. He is he's extremely talented. There's no question about this. And that's why it's extra exciting to see where all this goes, because it's not one of those like part-time things. It feels like this is the full-time thing, and we just got lucky that this young man is in the industry, in the window film industry, because I know it's adding a lot of smiles, a lot of fun, a lot of like good cause and entertainment, and it's just the beginning. So good for him, like really good for him. I mean, look at the poster that just came up. I mean, look at this. This is freaking badass. Like, what does this even mean is going to happen? Definitely go watch the Texas Tint Master video. That's all I'm saying. John Little said he might be one and done. So is this squeegee. So this is just shit talk between Carlos and people who are not necessarily rooting for him. So we need to give away these dash towels. I kind of wanted to get it out of the way, not get it out of the way in a bad way or in a rushed way, but I mean, I don't want it to not happen. So because we missed it last week, so I think we should just give these away at the beginning of the show. And again, these are the dash protector towels. The two founders of this company were on Tint Wizdom about 3 weeks ago, and it's a dash protector, and they're cool, and they've gotten great feedback, and they've offered to give some away. So why not? Let's give them away. So let's see. How do we give them away? I'm in for ideas. And we're just waiting on Cody Becker. Cody Becker is the guest for today, but he was running a little late. It was because he didn't know he was. Anyway, he's just running a little late. We're definitely not going to pick a number between 1 and 35, Cato. I love that idea. Done it already. Eric's letting his hair grow. Definitely not. This is what just happens after a week of not getting a haircut. But I'm due. Dash protector, James Purtle. Number between 1 and 10. Yeah, I mean, the number game is freaking exciting. 17. Okay. So, number between 1 and 10. Or here, let's actually do this. Let me get a piece of paper. I mean, I kind of like this idea now. I'm still here. Okay, and what I have here, we're not going to do a number between 1 and 10, I'm just kidding. But what I did go to get was these pouches, holsters made by Quick Draw Tools, Jeremy Shapiro, Quick Draw Tools, and he put Tint Wiz's logo on them. They hold your tools, they hold your iPad, they hold your phone, they strap around your waist, they hold your tape measure, and everything you need. So in addition to the 2 dash towels, we might as well give away 2 of these. So we'll give away 4 things. And let's do it. Oh. The great question is how we're going to give them away. We still haven't answered that. I don't think. Carlos, you got one of the pouches. I'm really curious to see how everybody likes them. So the idea with the pouch was, Jeremy makes great products. They always get great feedback. And the idea was I wanted to, he said like, hey, this is a great product that he thinks Tint Wiz users could benefit from, because they can like have a place to put their iPad and their phone and everything when they're on flat glass consultation. So I'm like, why don't we make a bunch? We will give them out. We already did a giveaway through Tint Wiz. And, basically the idea is let's get them in some Tint Wiz users' hands, see what they think, give all feedback. You like what you change. Maybe it's perfect. And then we can figure something out long term. But the idea is like I'd rather get them out to test and just see what everybody's feedback is before it just becomes a product. So that's why we're giving them away for now. So we'll give away a couple now. And yeah, the great question is how we give them away. Give them away to folks wearing Tint Wiz gear right now. I'm wearing my black hoodie. So Billy, I like that idea. Tell me how. Well, here we go. I have an idea. And it's kind of your idea, Billy, in a way. At least you triggered it. First person to join the feed wins the first dash towel. Just join the feed. After you win, you can go. Just come claim the prize. So you basically join the feed, you claim the prize. That's it. Simple. Just click go to the link, join the feed, say, I am so-and-so, and I want my dash towel. Or if you want to pick a holster, pick the holster. Pick whatever you want. And we'll do this 4 times, or at least 1 time. And that's how we're going to pick a winner. Jeremy said, guess how many bricks are in the backdrop. We could do that as a guess, and then we could also give away 1 for whoever counts. We have 2 winners here. 3 winners. What's up, guys?
Eric, my man, what's going on, brother?
How are you?
You know, same old shit, different day.
Likewise, same old shit, different day, but in a good way.
Yeah, finally time to, you know, finally get time to listen.
So I just accepted everybody, so you all win something, and you'll just figure out which thing you want, and that's perfect. Thank you for doing this.
No, thank you.
So I know who you all are, and if you don't, like, I'm just saying, as far as like claiming the prize, that obligation has been fulfilled. So if anybody needs to go, don't feel obligated, but if anybody wants to stay, please do.
Thank you, Eric.
What up, guys?
So
we're the ones who won, or?
Cato, I feel like your internet or our internet or something with our internet, because you're in Canada, it sounds glitchy or something. But I just want to throw that out there. But it's nice to see the beautiful snow, or the snow is gone, and you're ready for spring.
Thank God.
Billy, what's up?
Oh.
How's your
What's
connection?
up, Eric? Good to see you, brother.
Good to see you.
Yeah, I was hoping it wasn't my connection slowing things down, so I tried to mute myself there for a minute.
No, you're good. And Lawrence, just so you know, which is no problem, it says that you've muted yourself, the same as the Texas squeegee. That's not a problem, but I'm just saying because we have some like issues where sometimes it gets muted when you get a phone call, and then you don't know how to unmute. I just don't know. We're still testing everything. Carlos, you there?
No, I muted it.
Yeah, this is pretty cool stuff.
Oh, perfect. I hear you, Lawrence. I don't hear you, Carlos.
We can go sideways. Now I look normal size, man.
Sideways is better.
Oh, there we go. Oh.
I don't know what
Can't
happened.
believe the Texas squeegee.
Texas squeegee, we can't hear you. Why don't you disconnect and reconnect?
No way.
Oh, Shady J on here too, man.
What's up?
What's up, brother?
Man.
What's going on, Jay?
Scott, too long ago.
I just want to say I got my money on Dean and Dave. I'm taking bets.
It's going to be that's a hard one to beat right there.
Lawrence, can you give me your reasoning?
I don't know. That might throw away my strategy a little bit. But I definitely know both of these guys can tint. You got Dean, he's, the computer genius with the patterns and everything that the industry has taken very well to. And you got Dave, who works on nothing but supercars all day. So, that in itself is a huge shooter field, in my opinion, as a window tinter. And I've been doing this, 18 years now. And granted, he does it all day, every day, but at the same time, the pressure there, just by working on those cars all day, every day is enough by itself. So not saying none of these guys don't do that, and can't do that, but that's part of the reason why I say I got my money on those two guys. And plus, Dave's a Canadian. You can't really bet against those guys too many times.
Dave seems to me like he's got nerves of steel. Like he's not going to be nervous at all.
Yeah, I don't think he's gonna be nervous at all. Because he goes around, he trains people. He's met half of us. I think he's gonna be pretty good with it. But we'll see. It's gonna be interesting. I wish I could get out there and watch it live. But I'll still be in Florida by the time it goes down.
So we're gonna figure out a way to stream it live, so you still will be watching it live, and we'll be commentating it live. So something.
Yeah. I think Dave and Dean are going to be up there, but I also think Carlos and Jason are there. I mean, they got a lot riding on it. Like they're pushing up there. I think they're obviously, going to be like the top two contending teams. Because I got faith in Dave big time and Dean big time, because like Eric, like you mentioned before, they've done a lot of training, and in my job now, I've got to do some training, and it's made me, really dive deep into like exactly what I do and why I do it, and really dissect that kind of stuff. So I think it's gonna be the same with Dave and Dean, but then also, Carlos has got a big mouth. He's been running his mouth, so I think he's, like you mentioned too, he's got a lot riding on it, man. Him and Jason got a lot riding on it.
I think anybody who does training, like you just said, has a huge advantage, because when you train, it brings out another level of your skill. Like you definitely learn as you train.
100%. I've had to dive in so deep and learn things about why I do what I do, because you have to explain it to someone else. You've gone through it and like, why do I use my blade that way? And those guys do that a lot. But you've also got guys who tend day in and day out who tend to know it more in their body, not as much be able to communicate it, but also to be able to do it, and had to dive into that and spend so much time in that as well. Like that's a different aspect of it, is how much time you actually spend doing the tint makes a big difference too. So,
yep.
Figure out.
Yeah,
freaking
agree with that.
Cutting my halfway.
Got a little bit of I want to call them connection issues, but I don't even know. Let's see here. I think we're all right. So yeah, Dean and Dave are clearly favorites.
Oh yeah, I saw that. And somehow you and someone else became the second favorite at one point.
I think we still are, and I think it's important that everybody continues to vote for me and Bob. I just think it's going to help. I just think everybody should do it, and it's going to help with the odds for everyone. So we'll have to see. So there's going to be a referee. There's going to be 3 judges. Like I said, it's going to be live streamed, so anybody can watch it live. There's going to be definitely like guests. I don't know how much I'm allowed to say. I wish Carlos could come on here and maybe spill some of the beans, but there's going to be some guests that are like secret guests. It's in a good way. I just don't know what I can say and what I can't. So at some point, he's going to spill the beans.
There's going to be some celebrity guest appearances there.
It's going to be something. It's going to be something worth going for, beyond everything already worth going for. Lawrence, you said you're going to be still in Orlando, yeah, from the Tint Off, or still in Florida?
Still in Florida, yeah.
Are you like staying there after, like taking a little vacation, or like what do you got planned?
Yeah, just vacation after a vacation.
Beautiful. That's a good thing about Florida.
Hey man, you gotta decompress after those events sometimes. You can't just come back and jump right back into it, I did that a few times, and it's like, so So that's gonna be my decompression time, and then I'll come back and get right back into it.
It's a good idea.
Awesome, man. Well, I'm gonna jump off, guys. Good talking to you guys, man. Thanks for letting me on, Eric. We'll talk to you guys later, man.
I'll touch base with everyone regarding pouch or dash protector, and we'll get it sent your way.
Sweet. Awesome.
Cool.
There you guys.
See ya. Hey, Lawrence, what's up with the window film window film feud?
A bunch of people got their panties in a bunch in the admin side, and you know how that goes.
But is it like over or is it still going? I don't mean like the details of the whatever feud, but like, is it still?
No, it's still a thing. It's still there.
Thing?
I mean, Mitchell's not there no more, so he was one of the main contributors. You know, he just make a post and start some shit, get everybody talking. And you know, without him there, there's really not. You know, it got boring once he left. You know, a lot of people bitch don't like him, whatever.
What's going on?
He was the life of the feud, and now the same people that bitched about and the things that he was doing or saying, not even contributing to that. So that's basically where that went. There's a few contributors. We still got 10 Chicks in Me still contributes there. Angel will contribute every now and again there.
Still a thing, just maybe on a little bit of a downward time, but still a thing.
Yeah, it went from a Miami nightclub on the 4th of July to a cabin in Colorado in the middle of November. So it went from hot to cold real fast, I did. So, but I mean, it's coming around. It's still coming around. I still got shirts. I still got sizes ranging from small to large. I got black, I got white. So
you have how many do you have left, would you say?
Probably about 35, 40 of them.
Nice. Cool. I'll talk to you after the show. Let's get some shirts.
Yeah.
I like those shirts. Yeah. And that's kind of what triggered it too, was the fact that you were making those shirts. Like,
Yeah, I mean, everybody else had a shirt. Why we couldn't have one?
You definitely could have one. And like that MTV look, like I thought was like legendary. Like I like that look a lot.
Yeah, it was wild. It was crazy. I can't even take credit for it though. That was actually I think it was Mitch and Colin Easley's idea. And it made it happen.
You know what's interesting about that group is all groups, are a big deal in the sense like they're essentially, communities. They then, as they grow, they form a government, typically a body to kind of help oversee the community, make rules and keep people in line and so on. And then from there, it grows and something happens and all possibilities can happen. What I'm saying is it's not like an easy thing. It's not a cut and dry. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of like scenarios. And window tinters feud from some perspectives could seem like anything. But what stood out to me was a post, especially stood out to me was a couple posts that came into that group, and it's really not important at all what brands they were talking about and so on. But the general idea of the post was, I'm posting this information in this group because it's kind of the only one I'll be allowed to talk about this in. And
right.
That serves a tremendous value to always have that as a place, as a platform that you can go to talk about something that may be something that isn't allowed in another group. And what I'm talking about is like if you have a problem with a company or whatnot, there is tremendous amount of shitty side to somebody going in a group and talking bad about them or just like talking shit and whatever. Like that shit sucks. But at the same time, if you have legitimate things you want to express and get out there, you want to be able to get it out there so people know about it and are aware and maybe it can get better and so on. And I really feel like that group, that was like one of its strong points.
Yeah. And it still is, honestly, it's like I say, we I mean, it's hard to get kicked out of that group. Um, you say something racist, you're gone. You know, and family. You know, we don't bring family members. You know, I don't know your wife. Haven't met your wife. I don't know your sister. So we try to keep that, you know, as a firm. That's, you know, you're gone type deal. But I mean, if you want to come in there and, you know, say X brand sucks or B brand sucks, we don't care. It starts a conversation, you know, because you got some people that literally will come and defend that brand, and you got some people that defended that brand for years, and then they turned around and actually got bit by the same exact bug that everybody else was fitting, you know. Or you'll have more people going and it's like, well, I want to test this film out. I want to see why people think it sucks so bad. And they might have a great experience with it, and they're able to say, okay, well, this is what you're doing wrong, whatever, whatever. So and it turns into those type of discussions. It, you know, some people may look at it as, oh, this is getting out of hand, but in all actually, honestly, there are actual legit concerns that are being expressed in that group, whether it's a brand, a squeegee, whatever, you know, anything. And that's literally what it was designed for, and that's literally we try to stick to that platform. We've had a lot of people come in and complain about it, saying, you know, this shouldn't be allowed, whatever, whatever. Well, there are plenty of groups out there that you can join that you're probably already a part of that you can't do that in, and it, you know, you're going. But this is, you know, it's kind of like a safe place for us, you know, as tinters, and, you know, not to be saying, you know, because you got some people sold, you know, on brands they've never tried anything else. They just heard other tinters talk about it, that said product, but they've never really used it. And, you know, you got other people that have used the brand, know what the brand is about, and challenge that person, you know, said experience of whatever, whatever. And there's a couple people that get caught in their bullshit. You know, I can kind of pick out the ones that have had experience with certain films, and I can pick out the ones that just going based off of somebody else, and that's why they use that film, and they legitimately don't know anything else about any other brand.
Yeah.
But yeah, or tenor shit. You know, I've had a couple tenors that I couldn't express myself on other platforms. You know, because some of them are full of shit. You know, I'm not gonna call their names on your show because it's your show. But if it was just a few, then I would definitely call their names out. Some people may look at it as, oh, you're giving them fuel to their fire. No, it's just letting them know that I think they're full of shit, and it is what it is, you know. And it's pretty hard to get on my, you know, on that end of my stick. But when you're there, you know, it's like climbing a fucking 250-foot pole trying to reach the top of the prize again because you fell all the way down. I respect a lot of people in this industry, young and old. And it's just some things, you know, some people do, and I just don't like, I don't approve of. And it is what it is. I get it off my chest.
So, speaking of young people in the industry, we have Cody the Cookie Monster Becker. Oh, the audio seems a little, I don't know. Cody,
I have no clue why I'm so laggy.
we're also laggy. Weird. It could just be me. Who knows?
I'm going like in a slow mo here on my feed. It's popping up.
This is the reason nobody goes live streaming with guests. That's just the answer to the question, but we'll do the best we can. That's all you can do.
My camera went from HD to looking like it's recording on a toaster.
So Lawrence, what we have Cody the Cookie Monster Becker here, and he is one of the contenders, but you didn't mention him as a favorite. Is there anything that you would suggest that he may be able to improve his odds going against Dean and Dave, the likely winners?
I mean, I'm gonna give you the best advice I feel like I can give you. Just go in there and do everything that that you do every day. Don't change nothing. And let your skills speak for itself.
Oh yeah. See, I'm not I haven't bought any WD-40 yet. I feel like I need to start stockpiling a little bit. Just for good old Dean. I like his little chiseler video though. That was cute.
Hilarious. Did you see the cartoon that Carrie made of him?
Is that the cartoon? No, I don't remember.
Definitely added years to his age.
Oh yeah, he's old.
No,
Yeah,
no, no.
yes.
Like he isn't old. The cartoon is old. The cartoon. He's a young man. The cartoon's an older man.
You mean the caricature? The image thing? Oh yeah, I saw that. Okay. I thought like she made like a little animated video or something. Like, what the hell did I miss?
No, not yet.
The actual cartoon.
But that's what's happening.
That's next week?
An animation.
It'll be a good event, man. I'm interested in ready. I'm ready for ready to see what's happening. It's something different than the IWFA. So maybe this might turn into an annual event or something. Who knows?
I mean, the judging of it sounds, I don't want to say similar because I don't know that I really know much about either judging, but like it's tinting windows as a team instead of individually. And then it's marking off any imperfections and finding who tinted the best, did the best job overall in the car. And that's very legitimate judging strategy, it sounds like. So I think it will come down to like the best tinter that day will win.
Yeah, and I got something to say on that too. I really do hope y'all are tinting whatever y'all tinting in 20% or darker, so you can really see the imperfections in the window film. Cool. And for all you assholes is gonna come on this feed hogging about how you're promoting illegal window film and this, that, and the third.
No.
The film is coming off the set, cars, or whatever they are working on before it even leaves and go back on the street. So you ain't got to worry about grandma and her fucking poodle crossing the street. So I don't
5% on the windshields.
Yeah, I'm doing it all day.
That way
we can see what's going on.
That's going to show you. I mean, it's going to everybody. A real 5% is completely different from everything else he's ever laid. Period. You mean you gotta be fucking clean as fuck to install 5%.
Right.
I just ordered 3 more boxes of 5 today. It's all I install. So
is that just scrap as you practice, or is that actual installations?
No, that's installations.
Okay.
Yeah, there's a bunch of legal loopholes here that people like to take advantage of. So 5%, 20% is 90% of what I install.
5%.
I barely touch 35 or 50. Every once in a while, I'll get an 80 for a windshield, but 5 and 20, all I do. Not for windshields, by the way. I should clarify. Yeah. So that's gonna be fun.
If they're paying for it, I'm gonna do it. So I mean, shoot me later in the comment section. I really don't give a shit. But at the end of the day, listen, I'm a grown ass man. Go buy cigarettes at the store. They're not gonna not sell it to me because it causes cancer. I'm not gonna go to the liquor store to go buy liquor, and they tell me, oh, that's bad for your health. It's bad for your kidneys. It's bad for this. It's bad for that. People, whatever. Shut up. We got. That's how we eat. So it is what it is.
Lawrence, you think you'll take part in the next tinter battle?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, I will. I'm not scared. You see this?
It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. I can't wait.
The only scary part about it is for the people who lose, especially if you come in last place. Just having to sleep at night knowing that, and then hear Carlos or hear Dean or hear Cody or hear whoever. That's just going to be like, I feel like that's going to echo in your mind as you're going to sleep every single night. When you wake up and you open Facebook, that's going to be the first thought that comes to your head.
I feel bad for Rick and David already.
Before, after is going to be epic, especially if you lose. Because ask Mitchell Goldman, when you talk so much shit and then you don't get it, that shit hits a little different.
That's what I mean. It's all about who's going to be in last place.
If you lose, you got to take one of those mental breaks and delete your social media just so you can disappear for a little bit.
Well, I imagine there'll be posters coming out that show who lost, right? Carrie will be making.
Oh, I hope so. There's got to be. I hope so. I want to see you tint a window, and then compare it to everyone else. Eric,
Okay, if you'd like.
Eric, you should
you're gonna do it.
you do one window at least.
Well, that's the thing. That's what I'm excited about with that poll, is to see if I can. Like I said, I was trying to see if I can win the poll, and then we try to win the competition. And the word is somehow, but we'll figure it out. I have a teammate. It's Bob. So, like, I know he's the rusty squeegee, but it's still, I have a teammate, and he's very experienced, and I think there's a chance we could win, even so we're not part of it.
That'd be nice.
Yeah, I could see it.
Yeah.
It would definitely give me, like, a lot of shit talking for the next, like, while. Like, I could talk, crazy amount of
At least
shit.
another year.
We'll see.
That'd be some good shit to see right there.
We shall see.
The amount of Vaseline and WD-40 to get Bob up and going is gonna be fucking astronomical.
He's in Panama getting stem cells right now, being rejuvenated.
So is working on, is that gonna be like a secret until they get there, or do they already know?
Say again?
The vehicle that's going to be worked on?
No, it's already known. I think it's a Charger. Chargers.
Yep.
Okay.
So
it's
Rick
gonna be
Tallman
fun.
said everybody's got a plan until they get punched in the face. So clearly there's going to be other things going on than just window tinting.
Good. We need any word on the big suits, the big sumo wrestling suits? Any word on that or no?
I got to look into that.
I think that'll be freaking awesome.
Something that I know I am going to win is the cookie eating competition.
Yeah, you need to like stop advertising that fake propaganda. All right, you're not going to win. You're not even going to come second. All right, our luck, you probably won't even get drawn with the contest to even start it. Okay,
no, I'm definitely going to just like put myself in the competition. If I don't get drawn,
so you're already going to rig it. Okay, I see how it is. You're going to rig it out from the get-go.
How do you rig eating cookies? It's like it's the ultimate live thing. You have to put them in your mouth, and then that's it.
Is Hoss really going to do the virtual thing? Like do it?
Yeah. And just
Skype?
so you know, the rules are they just have to enter your mouth. They don't have to be swallowed.
Okay, I could do
I'm
that.
just saying, like you swallow and you enter your mouth, but it's not like how much you have left in your mouth. I don't want to see that. That's not part of the judging. It's how many did you put in your mouth, and that's yeah.
I don't want to say I have a big mouth or anything, but there you go.
Hey, Cookie Monster, you were inventing something. You want to not reveal what it is, but talk a little bit about it? It's window tint related.
I don't know how to talk about it without revealing what it is.
Well, you got a 3D printer. That's a way to talk about it.
I got a 3D printer to help me mock up and I guess actually put what the hell is the term? Pen to paper, I guess you could say, of the actual idea of what I want it to do and how it's going to look. And it's going to help anyone who has a tint keg out. So that's my idea.
So a tint keg, like a real version of this.
Yeah. Yep. That's my idea.
Nice.
I've been envisioning it. We've been talking about it for probably 6 months now. And I finally just said, fuck it. I'm going to buy a 3D printer and do it. So, yeah, it's going to be fun. Try and figure out how to break shit.
A lot of tint kegs coming out there. So it's cool that you are making something for people with tint kegs, since people didn't really even have so many tint kegs until recently. Like I feel like they've really become popular over the last 3 years, 4 years.
I mean, Hoss has 7 of them. I mean, there's people out there that have so many of them. They just keep them going. I have 5, and they help so much. So if I can help and make it even better, it's all for it.
So Cato is asking if it's like a way to have 2 hoses come out of one keg, but that's not it, right?
Oh, see, that's a thing already, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, that's
already
the thing.
kind of do that. Yeah, no, it's not that at all.
I read Cato's comment. It said 1 cup, 2 hose. I was like, what? Cato.
Are we on the right site, or what's going on here?
Well, yeah, I was like, wait, what?
And
Go ahead, Lawrence.
2 chicks in a cup.
That's I don't, Cody, I don't know if you're old enough to remember that, but
Yes, I'm old enough. All right,
that was
I watched that in middle school. Okay?
That was one of the first like real viral events where like internet crossed over to like regular world people, and everyone's like, "Did you seen?" Like everyone went to work one day, and they're just like, "Did you see?" Like,
hey, that was
I remember.
That was back when riding.com was around.
Yeah, things
Okay,
spread very
different.
What that
is, but
Chris,
I remember all the
Eric,
fake text messages and shit.
So I need your input and your expertise on that one, though.
On what?
My app.
On your app?
Yeah, it's tint related also.
Oh, tell me.
I can't. If I spill the beans on that.
You mean like outside of this, we need to talk, is what you're saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely do that.
Definitely. I'll PM you my number.
Cool.
I don't know. I feel like Eric's out there to help people. Out of everyone in the industry, you can actually trust him. And plus, he's bombarded with everything else. He's way too busy to steal your idea and like do it himself. So it'll be even better.
Yeah.
It's not a steal idea feeling like it's like, come on, man. Like, you have a bunch of great ideas. Everybody does. And like, you don't have that much time in life to even do them. You know what I mean? Like, you may want to have like 5 businesses, but you'd be crazy. So like, we can all do what we want to do, but we can still work together to help each other out. You know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely. So you're one of the few people that you can just openly trust.
Dude, here's the thing too, that like I want to just put out there since we're just having this open conversation. If Cody, if you were like, here's my idea, and then I'm like, oh man, yeah, I can take that idea and I can make that tool, I'm gonna go to hell, some version of hell. I don't know what the hell that's gonna be like, but you can be sure if that's how you run your life, something that happens after life or during life is gonna suck for you if that's how you run things. So I'm just saying. Like, maybe it's a little selfish, but I want to have a peaceful, happy life and afterlife, whatever that is. So I'm trying to just try to do the good stuff. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like it's a common sense thing. And like, if you own that, if you really think about it, like, I'm not risking the afterlife to steal $1,000 worth of tools from you or something. Like, I don't even care. Like, it's not because I have the money. It's because that's crazy. There's a bigger picture. Like there is. It's human beings and people and life and who knows what else. And it'd be bananas to think that we're just going to claw each other's eyes out. And that's going to be good.
Yeah. I remember when you first like really blowing up, when you first got blowing up, and everyone thought Tint Wiz was a way to steal demographic information.
I don't think everybody thought that. I think one specific person made a post about that. And that one specific person was trying to propagate that.
That was the funniest shit ever.
But yeah, but I'm saying it wasn't everybody was thinking that. It was one specific person that was out there.
I don't know. That post had a lot of fucking likes and a lot of comments.
Well, because the way that they put it out there, they didn't mention Tint Wiz. They said if somebody was coming into your shop and they were taking a stranger comes into your shop and wants all your customer information, would you give it to them? So people said, of course not. So if you load a question like that, it's bananas. But that's not what this is. That's not that's not real life. And, you know, I don't know. I'm just saying.
It's like the people that are scared to get an accountant because they don't want them in their money. It's a tool. That's all it is.
Like people that want to buy a house, but they're afraid to tell the bank about their financials.
Exactly.
I mean, you got to store your info somewhere, right? You want to store it with your manufacturer. You want to store it with somebody outside the industry that doesn't give any fucks about you. Who do you want to store it with? But you got to store it somewhere, right?
I'm gonna say something on that, right? And I don't know, like I have the Tint Wiz app. I'm just not at the point to where I can use Tint Wiz every day. But I did go through and check out the options and what's available, and it's fucking amazing because it's literally something for the industry made by someone in the industry, which has been a fucking unicorn since I've been in the industry 20 years. I've been tint for 18 of them. There has never been anything solely like what you have for tinters. But if you go to, there's mechanics, they have their own program. There's there's wheel shops, they have their own programs. There's like everybody, they all have their own programs and POS system. But none of that shit was available for an actual window tinter. Hell, now, if you go out and apply for another job and they ask you about your previous job description, you can't click window tinter. So that was amazing. But another thing what I was going to hit on that is, if myself as a business owner, right, if I don't have to store the customer info on my computers, and let's just say a flood happens, which some people in Texas experience, they lost their computers, they were struggling, they was running around like a chicken with their head cut off trying to figure out how the hell they can recover the information that they have on those computers that got damaged. Some of it was recoverable, some of it wasn't. But if I can put it in a cloud, with a company that I actually pay money to invest in to use the program, and if that option is available, then why not? That's a no-brainer right there, because that's insurance for a business, especially if that's what you're worried about, losing customers. I mean, or your clients list, you can put whoever you want in there. You don't even have to put the ones that your big contracts. It's so adaptable to the person that's using it. It's crazy. And for somebody to say that's what was going on, because I called the asshole out on it, and
you did, and you were very helpful in calling that asshole out on it. And the reason we say asshole is because if you're in doubt of something, you have a question, you should ask it, and you should express your doubt and your concerns and whatever it is. But it should be in a way that like you get an answer the best it is, not in a way to try and like hurt somebody, bury someone, get a bad name out there and so on. Because at the end of the day, like, Tint Wiz is a CRM in the industry. You know that there will be another one and another one and another one. There'll be competitors in the future, and that'll help evolve the industry. And then there'll be other things that come in because of that, and so on and so forth. So you have to promote what other people are doing within the industry, whether you like it or not, whether you're going to use it or not, whether you're going to be part of it. As long as it's not doing harm to anybody, you got to promote it. And if it is doing harm, or you think it could do harm, you just have to bring it up in a way to get a real answer, not a fake answer. That's it.
Why wouldn't they just talk to you? Why wouldn't they reach out to
That's the point. That's the point, is like, bring it up in a way that's going to get an answer is the real idea. So anyway, learning lesson. What are you going to do?
I feel like you have that written down because you memorize that shit like so easily.
What's that?
Like, just the post and the bullshit that went along with it. So you had that like on deck, ready to go. So,
I mean, what do you mean? It was coincidental that you bring it up. Lawrence is here. Lawrence was very vocal, which was extremely helpful. And you're the one who brought it up. What do you mean I was prepared? What are you suggesting? You fucking brought it up.
No, you got a good memory. That's all.
Lawrence, I
don't remember shit about it.
It was traumatizing. I mean, it's just like, you don't want that shit. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
not at all.
It's not fun. Like, that's not fun for anybody.
Here for a little minute. What happened?
Nothing. You were muted. I was just saying.
Oh.
And yeah, and Cody was trying to. I don't know. It doesn't matter. Relevant.
Oh, good, man.
Oh, look, Dave Dillinger's in the chat.
It was just one of those moments where, it was like early morning, and I saw the post, and I immediately knew, what was being hinted at it, and I commented on the post, and as soon as I commented on that post, I got booted out of that group. So I could no longer see the comments on that post. But I were getting screenshots after screenshots after screenshots of the conversation that was being had on that post.
Not me.
I was just like, that's why I took it to the feud. I went to the feud because I can say it in the feud and I ain't got to worry about getting kicked. And there, you know what I'm saying. But there were also other people that disagreed with what he said. I guess they had a more tactful diplomacy way of saying it. I'm sorry. You know, if I step in shit, I don't call it fucking, you know, a sweet potato. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, that is what it is. You know, if you have like Cody said, if you have any questions about it, why not talk to you directly about it? You know, you're easy to get a hold of. Hell, every time I've ever messaged you, message me right back. So it's not like, you know,
You know, here's the thing. At the end of the day, people make bad decisions. Sometimes people think they're doing something good and maybe they're doing something bad or they're doing it the wrong way. So it is what it is. It was a long time ago. And I really like the person that we called an asshole earlier. I don't even feel like I know them or I could call them an asshole. I just obviously did it because of what happened. But it is what it is. You know what I mean? Like, I think we're all assholes at some point in our life or something. So.
Oh, I tell people all the time, I'm an asshole. I
Happens to the best of us from time to time.
Yeah. I own my shit though. So.
And everybody's at a different stage of their life, you know, like as far as like owning your shit. Lawrence, Jesse in the comments said that he would watch a Window Tinters feud show if there was one. Do you think that'd be something you would do?
Shit.
Yeah. I'm not against it. I mean, so here's the deal with the feud. It's still there. If you know, people can still come in there and comment, make posts, and do whatever. It's still there. There's nothing that has changed other than some members are there, some members are not. But you know, we as the admin, we are still there. So the group is still on and it's still going. So hey, if we need to do a video, a show or whatever, you know, just to show that we are still there, then fuck it. Yeah, I do one.
I mean, the video show might
Tint Wiz. Oh, I didn't want to talk over you. I was about to say, I thought you had like a feud like live stream, like a bunch of the guys, didn't you?
We did.
I remember it was a while ago, right?
Longest one ever. It was like 4 hours.
Yeah.
How'd that go? Made a lot of people like it.
It definitely got like 1 million comments or something, and like it was definitely a very entertaining. What I'm saying is, I feel like you could do that on a regular without me. Maybe me sometimes, but what I'm saying is, as your own Window Tinters feud show,
yeah, definitely.
I think that it as its own thing outside of the group would just be entertaining, and I think people would watch it. You know, probably spark some posts as well.
Yeah, I'll think about it. I have some. It depends, you know, because I'm mostly not around till after 6 o'clock in the afternoon. Anyway,
it could be,
so it'll be
Friday night
late.
at like midnight. Like it could be anything because it's crazy.
Oh, yeah, I can definitely do a Friday night because I don't work Saturdays. You know, I mean, to y'all, they got to work on the weekends. Man, look, do what you got to do, but I don't have to.
I never stop working. I love it.
I've been doing. I'm gonna be honest with you on that. You can work your ass off and make all the money that you can make, or that time will allow you to make. But it does you no good when you can't enjoy it. It does you no good when you can't take care of your health, or your health is suffering because of that. So I won't do it. I watched a lot of people growing up around me that I knew through, you know, my parents that did the same thing, and they're not here. They died early, you know. Or they had miserable fucking lives after they made all that money because it was it was just miserable because
I love it for the growth and the opportunity. I don't really care about the money. That's not it. It's just the growth, being able to grow, do more. And oh fuck, Carlos is here. Oh shit, don't talk about him.
That's right, Cookie Monster. You're in your little spaceship headphones while you're sitting back there watching your little naughty movies instead of training to go against a Texas squeegee.
What, did you get kicked out the house again? You did, didn't you?
Got kicked out of
fucking me already. Oh, okay.
Look, it looks like you've been off of your medication, so allow me to offer you the Texas squeegee super drink to spice up your life with the splash of Tint Wiz for some kapow that'll have the sun watching you rise.
Man, how you talking shit with wire?
Man,
There's
I'm
definitely
having
like
issues.
I can't hear it.
we no doubt have some crazy technical issues, but is what it is.
Okay. How is that?
I said, how you talking shit with wired earphones?
Because I got these wires to whip everybody's ass. Now, if you have a spec that chisel out with the Texas squeegee, then I suggest you put your little name on the line for Tinter Battles 2022, and you'll get your ass whipping just like everybody else.
I did. They told me they don't allow greatness.
Carlos, what are you gonna do when you
greatness,
get your ass beat? You're not gonna show up to 2022. We gotta get through the first one.
Cody, you have a watch on your hand?
Oh, it's laggy. I'm showing
I
the
can't
watch,
hear
but
you.
yeah, I do. Yeah, it's laggy.
You got a watch
It's
on your
going-
hands because you seem to be asking a lot of questions that waste time. Because I'm taking this one home. So as far as us having a conversation about the Texas squeegee losing is a waste of time, in my opinion.
I know, because we already knew you're gonna lose. I guess you're right. We shouldn't even have to talk about it.
Yeah.
Cody, I wanted to ask you a question right here live on Tint Wizdom. And if I'm not being cut off, I want to know how many X's I got to put on this hat so I can send you one of these right here and strap it in that fat little head that you call a dome.
I don't know. I don't even know. I use the button one. It fucking changes. I don't know what the hell my size is. Snapback. There you go.
Snapback, man. You know, you see the
Yeah,
size
I wear a
of
snapback. I don't fucking know.
This is a snapback, son.
I'm sorry you couldn't
It'll
afford to make
snap you.
the snapbacks, you know, but
Clearly, Carlos, your head is way smaller than mine because I'm on the outside snap.
he does have a puny ass head, doesn't he? Look at that little fucking thing.
You look like you have an elastic band up there. I can't see it, but
Look, I tell you what, Cody, see, everybody showing up to the competition is going to be looking like this right here. As you guys can see it. This is kind of lagging. I'm not really sure how effective this is, but
I can't see shit. You suck.
this is everybody right here. And this is Cody's fat ass right here.
Carlos, how do you choose to get your props together beforehand? How did you get Parmesan cheese in here? How did you know you're going to need it?
I'm so confused.
Well,
It's so
the
laggy.
only thing that I have to watch out for is
Wait,
the
you got
Cookie
cheese?
Monster, Cody Becker, the giant pecker, from coming across the screen and trying to take some of my foods. But I've got a jar of mayonnaise right here, so this is everybody going up to the Tinter battle. This is the average tinter right here, and then we got Cody Becker right over here.
Did you buy this Parmesan cheese to do this on Tint Wizdom?
He did too. He's that obsessed with me, I guess. I don't know what the fuck's going on. He just said, "Oh, fat guy, let's get some cheese on there."
No, that's what you say every time you walk into a store. But as far as the fact of the matter is, Cody, this is Cody right here going into the Tinter battles, and this is the Texas squeegee right here.
So you're saying my stick's bigger? Is that what you're saying?
No. Your stick is small, but you wouldn't know because you can't even see it.
I use a mirror. That's all good. Carlos, I feel like you have to prep yourself for all this shit.
Oh, by the way, if anybody wants to buy the official Tinter Battle shirt except Cody, right here, fellas. We got the Tint Wiz logo XPEL TTM available at tintertainment.com. Help the event, help the cause.
I'm not allowed to buy it.
Hey, man, it's nice having me on there, man, Eric. Appreciate it. Hey,
I'll talk to you soon. Thank you for doing this.
Dean, Dave, all you guys, man, good luck. I'll be watching, rooting. I'm rooting for Dean and Dave, so I'm just, I'm biased on the whole deal, but I'm rooting for everybody because it's all a good cause. But like I say, I'm taking bets. So if anybody, want to cash app, we can do that. And I challenge you on this here. I'll make a bet, and 100% of my bets will go to the cause.
Because you're gonna lose if you're not betting on the Texas squeegee.
So let's put that out there. But good having me, man. Good to be in the presence of greatness. One love. See y'all later, man.
Bye, Lawrence. Thank you for doing this.
See ya, man. I'm sorry you had to deal with Carlos. Oh, he's gone. Can you get the mayonnaise out the fucking screen? That's weird.
Why, you're getting hungry? Oh, that's a trick question. You're always hungry.
Oh my god. This is brutal.
How many fucking condiments do you have? You're
I'll tell you what, you have no
fucking
condoms,
salsa or
that's
hot
okay.
sauce over here.
I gotta go.
I don't
I'm
have
getting
any fucking
uncomfortable.
hot sauce or anything. What the hell? What do I have?
Do you guys
I don't
talk
have
shit to each other outside of this?
What? I
Like,
didn't hear you.
do you talk shit to each other like on a normal basis? Is this normal?
Oh, I don't want to talk to
Well,
him. The hell?
I mean, a little bit. Cody sometimes pipes up his mouth, but I've kind of, there's been some time. Cody and I haven't had an interaction for a little bit, so we've got some homework that we need to address. We got some, some specs to chisel out, if you get what I mean.
So
See,
got a
if
few
you're a
soap
good
ropes
tuner,
to
you wouldn't have
untangle.
that many specs, first off. Just so you know.
Cody, I would recommend that you figure out how to work your little way in and out of those darts charges if you're going to want to even have a chance against the Texas squeegee in this Tinter Battles 2021. Because I'll tell you what, Bob Bruder is not the only one who's going to need WD-40 and Vaseline to get up and going. You're going to need it to get out of the Dodge Charger. If you're doing that.
Who says I'm getting in? Hell no. I'll be doing the side doors. I'm quicker at them.
I think we're going to have to
Carlos,
probably put
bad for
extra
your
space
teammate.
around the Dodge Charger.
I feel bad for your teammate.
We have to figure out the technical difficulties. It's challenging to watch with the delay. So I think I'm going to kill this, and we'll figure out the technical difficulties. We'll be back next week because that delay is horrendous. And I don't want to torture anybody with it any longer. So,
Aww.
Cookie
I
Monster.
feel bad for Carlos. He didn't get a spotlight.
He got plenty of spotlight talking shit to you. It was unbelievable. Cookie Monster, you're going to get a spotlight when you come in second place to me during the cookie eating competition.
Okay.
I look forward to having you next to me on the podium. And
all right.
Hey, real serious question. Did you try the cookies?
Yeah, I did actually. I had 3 of them, and then I realized they were 200 calories a piece. And I was like, "Oh fuck!"
How many do you think you can eat in
diet.
1 minute? What's your bet?
Okay, more than you. That's all I have to say. Like,
More
come on,
what?
don't even. I'm a fat guy. Don't even go there.
What do you mean? How many do you think you can eat during the competition in 1 minute? What's your number? Like, what do you think? Give me your estimate before we go.
In 1 minute.
Into your mouth.
I gotta be like 20 plus. I gotta be.
Oh, no way.
I gotta be.
20
You're at
plus
what, 3?
cookies in 1 minute? You're going to swallow a cookie every 3 seconds? How is that possible?
Oh yeah.
He's going to inhale them.
You'd have to literally
I'd have to be at 20.
Okay. Can I just bet on an under on that?
Yeah. Do you want to go there, Eric?
Okay, there's no way you're going to get 20. I'll just leave it at that.
Okay.
All right.
Man, that's a lot. Maybe I was a little optimistic. I'm doing the math. Hold on.
3 seconds per cookie.
Wait a minute. Just a little optimistic here. Hold on.
All right, give me your real number. Are you over under 10?
I'm over 10. Guaranteed. That I know.
Okay. We'll see.
That I know. I want to know. So how many people are doing it? 10 people are doing that?
10 plus Haas.
Oh, yeah. I forgot we have the handicap. for him.
It's not handicap, it's virtual.
What the hell is he doing?
I'm really not sure. He's
Burning incense?
lighting a match. Oh, he's burning the hat.
Why are you burning your own hat?
I don't know.
Just to show that it doesn't phase the Texas squeegee, because I got a lot more where that came from at tintertainment.com.
You're going to get kicked out of that condo building real soon if you set that thing on fire when the sprinklers go off.
Carlos, do you have a girlfriend, or are you married, or what's the deal? Any kids? What do you got?
Why are
Just a
you
chihuahua?
interested?
Whoa, wait,
Cody's
what?
interested in the Texas squeegee.
I'm just curious because I feel bad
Cody,
for your significant other. If this is how you talk 24/7 in fucking third
Cody,
person, that shit's gotta be annoying.
Look, I tell you what. You know what, Eric? If I suggest that you clip this one right here together, because what the crowd, the Tintertainment universe, just witnessed is the Texas squeegee putting some food in front, and Cody Becker, the giant pecker, asking the Texas squeegee.
Hey, let me interrupt you real quick. Cody, did you see Carlos's Instagram this weekend?
No.
His stories?
Not at all. I don't follow him.
So the Texas squeegee took Carlos's girlfriend out, and they went for steak. And basically, you have to see that entire story to understand what you just said is reality.
Okay.
It's exactly what you're imagining. That's actually what happens. And it's awesome.
That's gotta be annoying as shit.
And it's amazing. It's the best thing ever.
I mean, it's kind of funny that you bring that up, because this was my date night outfit going out to dinner. And I swear to God, I did pose a question. Hey, if I went in there with this thing, you think they would fill it up for me? You know what? I might actually do it and post that on the story. Who knows?
You know, you're on your shirt and on your cup. It's like if somebody looks at you, they're like, "What the fuck is going on with this guy? He's wearing this." Like, who are you?
Oh my God, that would make
the Carlos hoodie.
Yeah, that would make an interesting. Oh shit, that would make an interesting TikTok. Not gonna lie, I walk in there with the hoodie and go to the waitress. I'm like, oh, it's getting a little hot. Take it off and still wearing the shirt.
You could do one of those too, where you're like, tell me you're a narcissist without telling me you're a narcissist. And then you can pan out from the cup.
That would be funny. You give me too many crazy ideas, Eric. I might actually do them.
I think it'd be hilarious. All right,
TikTok.
Well, let's all get on TikTok and make some funny videos tonight.
At least you don't have to worry about Dean doing it. He can't leave his house, so.
What?
And even if he does, he has to go take a nap every 5 minutes. You know.
All right.
Until
tired.
Look, of course, you know, this is why I created the Texas squeegee medication supplement package, because I was thinking about Dean, and I said, you know, Dean needs the energy, he needs the memory enhancement and the rust reducer. So Dean, if you haven't watched the video, I suggest you watch the Medicare package inspired by Mean Machine.
So some of the cool things that I wanted to mention was, like, I know you're saying, Carlos, like the rust reducer, but that's actually a product you're working on for like older tinters.
Oh yeah. Yep. Yeah, it's you know,
what
it's
is it, a retirement package?
It's
like a CBD cream, isn't it?
Something like that. You know, it's but it's a rust reducer. And then I also have the Texas squeegee testosterone booster as well. So, you know, it's to help loosen up the hinges when people are squeegeeing side to side. But it's also to boost the testosterone so that you too can be strong like the Texas squeegee.
All right.
And that's coming from you?
Oh,
Don't
hell
you need
yeah,
someone
Cody.
strong to kind of like promote it? Just out of curiosity.
Oh, come Tinter Battle 2021. You may be a big guy, but once I send you back with this big ass whooping, you won't be questioning who the strong tinter is.
All right.
You have a rude awakening coming.
All right, love you guys. We'll
see about that.
we're going to leave everyone in suspense as to where this is going to go. I hope to see that TikTok video, Carlos. Cody, the Cookie Monster Becker, I hope to see you and your dad just come from behind and hopefully number 1 or number 2 behind me and Bob, really. But we'll see.
Can you
Don't
word
forget
that a
chisel.
little bit different? It sounded kind of dirty, just saying. Can you just change that up just a little bit?
Well, we won't put that on the banner.
Okay,
Hey, well,
yeah,
let's
I don't know about coming in behind. I don't know about that, but
let's everyone acknowledge the real what do you call it, the fucking underdog, Chisel Me Nizzle, because when I put the little sucker in there, I had no idea he would be doing as well as he is. But here's the thing, Chisel Me Nizzle, I was sent over to Dean Mean Machine Mitchell, and then Dean kicked him over to Artistic Window Tinting, and then Artistic sent them over to somebody else. But what nobody knows is that Chisel Me Nizzle has been collecting data and intelligence and bringing it right back home to the Texas Squeegee.
So you wired Chisel Me Nizzle?
I can't tell you all my secrets, but Chisel Me Nizzle is chiseling away a couple of intelligence data for the Texas Squeegee.
All right. And with that,
Dean, if you're watching, chisel that.
Chisel that. Have a great night, everyone. Thank you, Carlos. Thank you, Cookie Monster. See you later.